Robin.
I want to welcome Erock to the program this morning.
Yes.
Oh, glad you made it in, Erock. What happened?
E to the R.
Hello.
What happened?
Had an alarm issue. It's my fault.
The opposite is your fault.
Alarm! Alarm!
What happened to your alarm?
I didn't set the wind-up one, and I guess we had a power flash because my electric clock was like a couple hours behind. So
Power flash.
What really happened?
Come on.
That's what it was.
What time did you get in? You were here before.
I got here at 6:16.
6:16.
Yeah.
Travis, that's not bad, right?
Well, compared to what?
Well, what time did you get here?
Oh, 5.
So you don't think an hour and 15 minutes is a little... That's not okay?
Look, we haven't brought this up in a while, but I'd say God bless Erock. If this company's going to allow your tardiness, I would do the same fucking thing, man.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not even mad. If you can get away with it, go for it.
No.
But I think Travis and the rest of the guys have something to say about it.
I think they're
Do you guys say that it's cool? We'll cover.
Well, I mean, on days where he's legitimately like, I mean, I don't know if this is legitimate, but when he's like, late, yeah, of course we cover. Just
But,
like,
I mean, you happy like every day to cover? Like, okay, it's no big deal.
You happy?
He might be.
I ask Eric all the time to come in at an earlier hour.
Erock, is that true?
That is true.
And what do you say?
Fuck you, basically.
He says, okay.
No, your actions say fuck you. You know that, right?
Okay.
So what happened, Jerry?
No, I'm being serious. What time would you like him to be here, Travis?
Eric?
No,
5:40.
5:40.
Yeah.
See, that's giving him too much.
That's Eric, though. I'm more lenient with Eric because Eric is here later than the rest of us.
Ah.
So you would like him to get here at 5:40, and you've made that known to him many times.
Many.
That's 20 minutes technically before the show starts.
Yes.
I know we do a little bullshit and stretch a little bit. Yes, we know we do that. What time does he get here?
Between 5:40 and 5:50.
Oh. Is that plenty of time to do what you have to do, Erock?
Usually, yeah.
That's when I get here.
Well,
Yeah.
you've paid your dues.
Well, yeah, I get here, I peruse the paper, look online real quick, and then boom, we're on the air.
I walk in as that fucking light is going on.
Oh, yeah. Which is fine.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Jimmy Norton's way. But,
Travis, you fine with that?
With Jim coming in when the light turns on?
Yeah.
Jim can do whatever he wants.
Yeah. No, you fine with Erock's schedule?
No.
Are the bosses fine with his schedule?
No.
But they're what are they going to do?
yeah, what are they really going to do?
What are they really going to do in the end? What, they're going to threaten them for the 100th time? These whatever. I'm not going to blow up anyone's spot. But
What happened to your wind-up clock, though, Erock?
yeah.
Who has a wind-up clock?
Erock.
I do.
In case of
I usually
power.
have 2 alarms, yeah.
So what happened to
Do you
it?
have an iPhone?
Yeah, I do.
That works well.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to know the real reason.
Just overslept.
I woke up in a panic, and I go, that can't be the right time.
So the same night that you didn't wind up your wind-up clock, you had a power failure? I'm sorry.
Are you saying that's too much to happen?
Yes! You know what the odds of that... I would love to know the real
whammy.
reason.
The
No,
double
it's
whammy.
impossible.
Really?
You could win the lottery before that. Oh, that's right.
He did. Yes, right. Oh, God.
So now he won the lottery and had this crazy thing happen. That's too much for one man.
It really is. So what
really happened, Erock?
Yeah,
That's
well,
what happened. I woke up in a panic. I saw that the time
You decided
was wrong.
what the fuck, it's almost a vacation kind of like weekend thing.
There's a
happening.
vibe going
There's a
on.
vibe this week because 4th of July is around the corner. Said, I'm going to stretch it out a little bit.
Yeah.
So you want us to believe that your wind-up clock, you forgot to wind that up, and then you had a power surge.
I didn't turn that one on because it would go off during the weekend. So I turned it off on Friday, so it doesn't go off during the weekend, and I didn't turn it back on for Monday.
Is your cable box just blinking right now, or your VCR blinking? No one has VCRs.
No, the
anymore.
cable box had 4 lines across it.
4 lines across it.
Doesn't that reboot on its own usually?
Yes.
Thank you,
Yes, it
Travis.
does.
But yours stays with 4 lines across it. You're such a liar.
You think he's lying?
Oh, my God.
I do think they reboot. Yeah, right?
Immediately.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Erock, cable boxes reboot.
Dude,
they
I wasn't
never stay
staring
with
at the cable box. I looked around.
They
the time
never
was
stay
wrong.
with 4 lines. It's falling apart.
Your story's
Oh, when the cable box reboots?
Yeah, when the power
He said
fails.
his stayed at 4 lines across. That's impossible. They always reboot that shit for you.
Why don't you set your iPhone?
Because I haven't even figured out the voicemail on it yet. I haven't done it yet.
But you don't know how to use the alarm on the iPhone?
It's easy.
It's the
I haven't
easiest
said
phone.
it yet.
You go to clock.
Travis, have you officially given up on getting him to get in here earlier?
Yeah, I mean, I try, but, you know, I need some help from above.
See, it doesn't matter when we're here.
No.
But the support staff is doing it's really important to be here a little early and get some shit, set up for us.
I love my iPhone alarm.
It's the
I do
best.
too. It's
'Cause
amazing.
I usually, because Kenny calls me at 4:50 exactly. Not a minute sooner, not a minute later. So I set one alarm for 4:48. So I'm just awake when his phone calls. So I'm not like grabbing it. I don't miss his call. And then I have another one set for 5 a.m. And that's it. But I could set a 5, 6, 10, as many alarms as you need with the old iPhone.
It's the best.
Yeah. But the wind-up one, does it go tick, 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 tick? Is it loud?
Yeah.
And that didn't remind you to maybe pull the thing out? Then
Hey, can we start a new bit?
it's not.
I want a really obnoxious, nuclear fallout type of alarm.
No, we have that.
And I need someone to just, hit that button every time Erock comes to work. So people can play along at home.
Oh, so they know.
Oh, so you're thinking that Eric's going to show up when the show's already on every day?
No, I mean, there's a replay before 6, right? So all of a sudden they'll hear that, and the listeners out there will know that Erock has arrived. Can you do that for
I think we can do that, sure. Yeah, I mean, there's just some technical stuff we have to go through, but
Yeah.
Let's try to figure that out.
That shouldn't be a problem.
All right, just a quick little, and
That's
people
like
go,
this
oh,
one.
Erock
Like this
showed up. Exactly, that's what I'm thinking.
That's my alarm.
That's my alarm, too. You gotta
Can't
like-
sleep through that.
No.
Dude, I have the fucking. Ulf told me the Bose alarm. I still use that.
I love the Bose
That
alarm.
fucking thing. You cannot. Once in a while, I fuck up and I put it on the radio, and it's on like a really
You got
station, so it won't wake me. But if I remember to keep it on CD, is that fucking thing allowed?
You guys are
Yeah.
lucky. I never sleep to an alarm. I always wake up before my alarm.
Really?
Wow.
I did today,
maybe
but-
once. Let me think about this. Maybe once. I can't even say a month. Once every 2 months, all of a sudden I'll be surprised because also my alarm will be going off.
I hate waking up right before the alarm.
I hate it.
Son of a bitch.
10 minutes before before your alarm, you're like, God.
Not enough time to sleep, but
Anything better when you wake up and you peek over at the clock? Go, oh, please, no, and then you see it's only like 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
4 hours.
You just turn your head back on the pillow.
Sometimes you peek over and it's 4:50 in my case. I'm like, fuck, this thing's going off any second.
I slept till 7:30 last night, and I knew I wouldn't sleep last night. I just couldn't. So I fucking dozed off for a couple hours. I was surprised I got any sleep. I actually got a couple hours last night.
Oh, you
I woke
did?
up, it was 5:13 a.m. I'm like, you know what? I'll take it. 2 hours
Wow.
and 15 minutes of sleep.
All right, well,
You did that.
congratulations, Erock, figuring this shit out.
Yeah.
Hey, he's got it made.
Where he doesn't have to listen to
Made in
anybody.
the shade.
Yep.
They've all talked to him too, right?
Yes.
Every single person.
Everyone, yeah.
But why does Erock say, Erock, what happens? Tell us. I want to get your point of view. I don't want to speak for you.
It's nothing to say, Jim.
Why don't you want to be here earlier?
Yeah, what's going on? Like, for me, I know why I have trouble sleeping because I stay up really late.
No, but
And I look for giant clits.
No, we all.
And I jerk off, and that ruins my sleep. What does it for you?
But we all have different responsibilities with this show.
Yes.
You could show up whenever the fuck you want.
Well, as long
it's
as I'm before
important
the
for the
show.
guys that are helping us prepare the show are here a bit early.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying, like, I know it screws me up, but I still do it sometimes. Like, I would like to be up a little earlier.
So you're with me. You know that it was an alarm issue.
No!
Oh, thank you, Jimmy.
I honestly, I think Erock slept through it, which, again, I've done before, too. But I'm saying, what is it at night? What is it at night that gets you? Because I know a lot of times at night what gets me. It's hard to not do it. I'm watching fucking Game of Thrones or whatever the fuck I'm doing. So for you, what is it at night? Because obviously you don't go to bed early enough.
Oh, I'm laying in bed. I watch news, watch TV, and I go to sleep.
There's the problem. You have to watch in the other room.
Simpsons.
You think he's watching Animaniacs?
Animaniacs.
Ghostbusters animation. Fuck, Danny beat me to it. Damn it.
The real Ghostbusters cartoon?
Not that fake ass shit.
He-Man.
He-Man.
All right, so that's why Erock didn't wind up his
No, he didn't wind up the clock, or he didn't pull the little thing out.
and had a power surge all on the same night.
Did the cuckoo bird die?
Was there a new Metalocalypse on last night?
What's Metalocalypse?
Adult Swim cartoon.
Oh, boy.
Do you watch that?
No, I don't watch that one.
Venture Brothers, right?
Yes.
I would do exactly what Erock's doing, though.
Why wouldn't you?
We all would.
Yeah, of course.
If you have a
Great.
boss that has no power, of course you would do this. Of course.
But we all could. We just don't.
No, I know. I mean,
We
well,
just
here,
don't.
out of respect for the other guys in the quote support staff arena, you wouldn't. But if you had a boss that's powerless like we do, of course you would do this.
Yeah, Erock figured it out.
Speaking of which, interns. Jimmy said, "Remind me about interns."
Yeah, because I try not.
We're
to...
still talking about the fact we don't have interns.
Yeah.
I don't.
How
usually...
many days has it been without interns? We need to start that bit too.
Ooh. Wow, it's been a long time.
When it was December, I guess. So around middle of December is about when they would have checked out. So we're
6 months.
Oh, 6 months ago. Yeah, Christmas. Half Christmas was over the weekend. It's been 6 months without interns, basically.
And I normally don't, start the intern thoughts. I don't usually think of them until there's something I need done. And what I needed done, we have to figure something out because we have Linda Hogan coming in tomorrow, Hulk's ex-wife or whatever, and she has a book out. So what I like to do, I mean, I'm silly like that, but I like to read the book or as much as I can to get notes for the fucking interview.
Right.
I like to have maybe 12 questions, 15 questions. A lot of times you don't need them.
Yeah, but just to have.
But just to have them in case, like with Sugar Ray Leonard, I'm glad I read his book first because it helped. So I would read the book. So Roland a lot of times will drop the book off for me. Which is great. That's not his job to fucking come up to him, but he lives kind of close, so he'll be a buddy and drop it. But he couldn't this weekend, so the book came in Friday afternoon, and it sat there until this morning. It's here. The book came here. So it's like 72 hours I could have been reading this fucking book, preparing for this fucking interview, and it's like, I can't. I'm doing Red Eye tonight. So I'll read a little bit of this book, but I'm going to be unprepared for a fucking interview tomorrow, and I'm annoyed. I hate being unprepared for an interview. I hate it because it feels stupid and amateurish. So, there, Hulk had muscles, go. There, you go on a honeymoon, go. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Why? Because I didn't have the book for 3 days. And we have a messenger service here, which
This place.
we don't have access to. So I want to ask anybody. How am I supposed to get this book? When I could come back for it, but is that my only option to come back for it?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I'm not trying to be a prima donna. I want to read the book, so I give a fucking. I would like to find out stuff in here, so I could. What else is the use? Steve-O brought the book in day of.
Yeah.
Stupid Flavor Flav, whose book was excellent, brought the book in. He handed it to us at the interview.
Yeah, as he was coming in.
Because I would have fucking raved about the book had I read it before.
Yeah.
Are we sure that we're broadcasting to people?
I don't know, dude.
Because we do the same break. Now I'm with the haters. We do the same break every week.
But I'm telling
But the reason we do is because we want things to change.
Yeah.
We need interns for this high-profile radio show.
Or anybody.
We got our staff that is really important to us running out to get us stupid coffee and omelets because we don't have interns to do the bullshit work anymore.
Yeah, the crap.
It's like
It's unbelievable.
there's nothing worse than a lagging interview or missing certain things that could have, even if she's great and fun to talk to, there's certain things you'd like to hit on because they're interesting points in the book.
Yeah.
And are you going to have interns at Live at the Compound?
The compound.
Are you going to have an intern program?
Yeah, I should have an intern program there. Definitely.
Oh, I know what I could ask her
program.
tomorrow.
Young girls.
Yeah. Linda, there's a picture of you and the Hulkster holding a surfboard, and he's wearing kind of a straw hat. Did he get burned that day? Go.
Go.
How tall is that surfboard, if you don't mind me asking?
Please do exactly this tomorrow.
Aha!
please do this tomorrow.
It seems like she's trying to put pictures of the Hulk where he looks like an asshole.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to ask her about the allegations that the Warrior brought up.
Oh, God. Good.
About
There you
her
go.
having,
Sex with a lot of people.
sex and Hulk taking her around. He's making some pretty serious allegations there. And what's her response? There's my question. I did my show prep.
Nice.
I'm done.
What?
That's how I roll.
No, I don't. I want to say it on the air, but it's better if I don't. I'll show it to you.
Okay, unzip.
All right, you can read this out loud. It just says black cock. It was on my mind.
All right. He did write it, too. He wrote it.
Hold on. No. But tomorrow, is that possible?
We've looked for that.
And can't get it.
What are we talking about?
I was asking if we could pass that along to Sweetie Pie. I don't want to say it out loud, just in case we can pull it off.
I won't.
Because no, I know. But I mean, would that be?
Oh wow, that would.
Let me see.
I don't know if we can do it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Wow.
I better destroy this.
Yes.
But that'd be. I just don't want to say it and have somebody
destroying it.
call from her camp and go, "Don't do that."
Yeah, that's crazy. You can't do that.
I looked. It's not as easy to find as some other people.
Really?
Yeah.
But I would like to be able to conduct a fucking interview. Again, if she comes in and it's just free flowing, a lot of times that happens. Fine. But I would like to be prepared for fucking interviews.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to get a book?
Well, we tried to. We went through the proper channels and basically told these people that it's affecting the show not having interns, but they don't give a fuck.
Or is there anybody?
When are we having interns?
Is there anybody that they would get from the message center?
We don't even know at this point
To do it.
Yeah.
What happened to the "we're making progress," which was told to us 3 to 4 months ago?
Wow, Bill Tetley.
All right, whatever. We'll move on.
There's just no. Yeah.
We'll move on.
No progress.
By the way, can't meet today, Ant. I'm sorry.
What happened?
I can't do that meeting today.
Oh.
Can't do it.
Yeah. What are you going on?
I'm getting my hair cut.
Haircut?
And I can prove that tomorrow when my hair is a lot shorter.
Well, that's true.
So they
You can't just say.
They can't yell at me for
It's not like
making up something.
You saying you didn't set your alarm clock.
The boss is
and you had a
desperately
power failure.
The boss is desperately trying to meet with me and Ant, and it always starts as like, "No, I just want to see where you guys are at," and then it turns into a yelling session, and I ain't doing that. Not today. I got to get my hair cut.
Get them all cut.
Ah.
And it'll be proof tomorrow when my hair's shorter.
I just want to keep it quick.
Huh?
I just want to keep it quick.
Oh, have fun.
I'll sit in there and
Have
be like,
fun with that.
whatever, and then I'll just like.
It always starts with, "No, man, just kind of, we just want to see where we're all at." And the next thing you know, he's bitching about something. Get the fuck out of here. That ain't happening today. I got to get my hair cut.
By the way, seeing Dwight Gooden got really fat.
Oh
we
my
were talking
God,
about it
didn't
before
he?
the show.
Seeing David Wells and Doc Gooden in those old timer is
Isn't that
so
so
sad,
fucked up?
man.
I know, right? 'Cause
For
they
your
have
own
the-
life, you feel older.
Yeah,
You're
they have
like,
the old timers
damn
game,
it.
and
Jeter will be there. I remember when Jeter was talked about as a hot prospect before
Jeter-
he fucking played. And then all of a sudden, this kid, Derek Jeter, 'cause I went to school with a kid named Charlie Jeter, who I don't know if there's any relation or not, but I remember thinking of Charlie whenever I would hear this kid's name. I'm like, who is this Derek Jeter? What if he's related?
Yeah.
I think a few years have to go by before you could start doing old timers games, though.
How many years for them? Isn't I thought it was 25 years, but that's Rock and Roll Hall of
No,
Fame.
they could. If Jeter, let's say, retired this year, he could be in the old timers game next year.
Oh, okay.
But a lot of these players that really, are some of the big names, they kind of wait a while before they make that turn.
How many years from Wells and Gooden left the Yankees, though? It's a long 10 years.
Yeah,
Is it 10 years?
something like that. Joe Torre hasn't been a Yankee in 4 already.
wow,
4 years.
He's out of baseball.
Gooden was so fat.
Yeah.
They
that's all
said
I-
he's thinner than last year, though.
Wow.
Yeah, he's in a world of hurt, man. He could have been the greatest pitcher of all time, but fucking drugs. What an
He
It's the
loved his
fucking perfect
drugs.
game, though, right? Or no
what
hitter.
an idiot.
Loves them drugs. Look at all his mugshots.
He's got a massive pot belly, right?
Is he better now, though? Is he still getting higher? Or is he?
He did celebrity rehab.
I don't think he's doing.
So I'm
coke.
sure Dr. Drew,
Oh, with that gut.
cured him and everybody else that he's got on
Oh
this season.
yeah,
I'm sure of it. He's good that way.
Dr. Drew. They got Dr. Drew talking all the time about the Casey Anthony trial. He's always on that headline news channel talking about if she's mental, psychopath,
What's his take on it?
egomaniac. Oh, yeah. He's got her classified as a kook. Hates her.
I like Dr. Drew.
You like Dr.
Yeah,
Drew?
I see the arguments against him too, but I like him.
There's some woman on that channel.
Who is that bitch?
Her voice is hilarious. They come back from the trial and she's like, I really think that the defense did a great job. Oh, my. She sounds like the Martian, Marvin the Martian, from Bugs Bunny.
What's her name?
I can't remember her name, but it's. I was looking it up on the Headline News website. It's so distracting to hear her talk. Oh, you saw the prosecution do a good job that time. It's like, what? It's distracting. Yeah. Big week, I guess, for that whole thing.
Why?
I think the defense is going to wrap up on Thursday, they were saying. And then it'll go to the jury. They had a big controversy on Saturday. They were supposed to do a day on Saturday, the trial. And then the judge just said, nope, everyone leave. Everyone leave. We're in recess. So something was going on. They think maybe Casey's changing lawyers, or a lot of people might speculate maybe a deal was cut or something.
What do you think the deal
But
will be?
we'll
She
see.
pleads guilty to manslaughter?
Maybe something like that.
Or negligent homicide? Criminally
Yeah.
negligent homicide.
Yeah, something like that. But I don't know. I don't know. Well, we'll find out today. I'm fully involved, fully engrossed.
Are you going to find out today?
Well, we'll find out why. I think we'll find out why it was recessed.
Oh, okay.
And then if it goes as scheduled Thursday, they'll probably rest the defense. They'll do their closing arguments. And then it goes to the jury. And see what happens. I think they scored pretty good, though, the defense on Friday. Looked pretty good. The brother's there crying, and she's there crying. The mother's crying. They're all fucked up. They had pictures, too, of the girl. The grandmother was guiding her, like had her arms on the side of her, but the kid was able to walk up those pool steps by herself. That's what they're saying. The defense is claiming that she fell in the pool and she drowned, and then they disposed of the body and covered it up.
Oh, they're admitting that she did that?
Yeah, that's one of the stories that the defense is coming up with. They're just trying to cast as much doubt with the jury as possible. Like, hey, here's a viable story that could have happened.
Right.
The defense doesn't have to prove that.
Right.
They just have to, get a juror or two to say, yeah, that's viable. That could
Shadow
happen.
of a reasonable doubt.
That's it.
Not even a reasonable doubt. The shadow. You have to be guilty beyond the shadow of a reasonable doubt in a criminal case.
It's just enough for a juror to go, look, what the prosecution said, there are some holes in it. The defense said this. It's a viable option, so, yeah.
She's guilty of being irresponsible.
She's guilty of being a horrid, irresponsible, lying sack of shit.
Being a parent, we're very responsible. But all of a sudden, we'll both look up and go, where's the kid? And we've only took our eyes off him for 5 seconds, and he's already in another room getting into craziness, right?
Oh, jeez.
But if you're really irresponsible, hell yeah, this kid is wandering around and falling into pools. Fuck yeah.
Falling into the pool.
And now
or
the
whatever.
kid dies, and now you got to cover it up because you're panicking.
Now, I don't know if she,
in her case,
killed
anyway,
her, or killed the kid or not. I don't know.
I don't think she killed the kid.
I don't know if
I think it's a cover up because of her irresponsibilities.
Could be the fact that she was drugging the kid to go out, and didn't have a babysitter and would just drug the kid. Maybe OD'd it.
Not with the intention of killing the kid.
Yeah,
though.
something like that. But people talking about the duct tape around the kid's mouth. That's maybe a cover up to make it look like something.
If
I don't
your kid
know.
falls in the pool and drowns, you try to get help. You don't deny the kid's missing for what? Stop it.
Exactly.
Well, yeah.
You don't put tape on the fucking kid's mouth. What was it? The fucking is there a? Well, I saw a moth down the throat. The chrysalis or pupa.
Pupa.
So, yeah, maybe the cover up is because too many Xanax.
Because she killed it. Oh, that's true.
No,
Yeah.
so the kid, she wanted to drug the kid so she could do whatever. She's a party girl. Kid fucking dies because there's too much Xanax. Now you're like, fuck, they're gonna discover the Xanax. Xanax, so now I got to make believe the kid drowned.
Yeah. And then disposing of the kid,
the body, yeah.
and having really nothing left of it except bones made it very hard to do any kind of toxicology. And so I don't know. I think she's got a great chance of getting off on the first degree.
Oh yeah, she's not going to be put to death.
But you read some people and they're just like, oh, she's going to be getting the needle.
Nah.
No.
Friday's my big day for trolling. I like doing all my trolling on Friday, and boy, did I get a lot of people annoyed. Oh,
Dude,
some
what
of
does
these
trolling
women.
mean? I know it means when you're purposefully annoying online.
Yeah,
Is that what it
yeah.
is? Okay.
That's pretty much it. And it's just troll face. It's just it's so easy because there are these housewives that are totally obsessed with this trial.
Yep.
And have a deep hatred of Casey Anthony because they're moms themselves, and they sympathize with the child, and to then start talking about how they're just jealous women of Casey's beauty and how those bright blue eyes could never do anything wrong, and they don't even see the sarcasm. They're just like, "You're sick. You're disturbed. She murdered her child." I go, or when they talk about like, "Oh, those are real tears," I go, "They are real tears. She lost her child. Have some sympathy." They're like, "Lost her child. She killed her own daughter." I go, "Kids get into things. They get into trouble." They hate it.
Yeah, they really are enraging. Your
so much
fucking
fun.
defense of this awful woman.
So much fun to do.
Well, a lot of those women are mental as well.
Yeah.
I know a lot
lunatics.
I know a lot of parents, and they're not sitting around watching the dumb trial. They're just not.
And you see their amount of tweets, and it's in the tens of thousands, and they tweet about
What are
the
they
trial.
using Twitter as a chat room?
Yeah, pretty much.
Get in a fucking chat room.
It's like 40 seconds, a minute 10.
Wow.
2 minutes. Like they're constantly tweeting everything that's going on in the trial. Did you see the judge scratch his nose? Did you see? Oh, there she is again with her tissue. Yeah, well, yeah, it's fun to watch though.
Do you know what I
I'm
watched?
into it.
What'd you watch,
Which I
Jimmy?
twittered about.
Oh,
And I was watching Carol Burnett clips the other night.
Nothing wrong with that.
oh, right, yeah.
She is
Nothing wrong with
just.
that.
Lucy was great. Carol Burnett is just the funniest woman ever. Ever.
Yeah.
I love Sarah. I think Sarah Silverman's great. There's so many. Fucking Carol Burnett is the. I watched the Eunice Gong Show 2-part clip with fucking Harvey Korman playing her awful husband and Vicki Lawrence playing that cunt mother. And this is, I'm guessing, 1971. So content-wise, you're very limited on what you could do on a network sketch show.
Yeah.
No sexual innuendo. She was just a funny fucking broad, Carol Burnett.
Yeah.
She still is, Jimmy.
I don't
She's
know
still
if she's
with us.
performing anymore.
Well, she's funny
she does.
in her everyday life, I'm sure.
I don't know.
She's probably cracking them up at the drugstore. She's getting her pills.
Getting her old person pills.
Right.
Eunice, the sitcom was not great, but Eunice on the Carol Burnett show,
Yeah.
oh God, was she fucking great?
The sitcom was stinkeroo, but when they did the bit on the show, it was really funny.
Do you think she's still pulling at her earlobes?
No, I think that woman's dead. That she was pulling her earlobe for. Was it a grandmother or something?
Good
Yeah.
night. No, I want to say it was for her kids. No, was it for a woman?
I think it was for a grandma or some shit.
Yeah, but she still had to pull her stupid earlobe, and I bet you as she walks around the world,
Oh,
people
she's got to do that. Hey, tug your earlobe.
Yeah.
Do you know when I was a kid, we were in like 4th grade, 3rd grade, and we had to do like almost Pictionary, a contest of what do you call it when you do those contests when you act it out and they try to
Oh, charades.
charades, and you pull your ear. It sounds like. So I was just standing there and I just kept pulling my ear. And the teacher would go, sounds like it. And I would go, no. And I just kept pulling my ear because my name was Carol Burnett. I just kept pulling my ear.
And she thought it was sounds
Everyone
like.
thought it was sounds like.
You ass.
But it was just Carol Burnett.
So why don't you try to do something different?
I did do something that was different because everybody else was doing their own
No,
sound.
but when they weren't getting the whole earlobe thing, why did you try not to?
I loved it. I love the fact that
Did they
it was
ever
Carol.
get that it was Carol Burnett?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember that part of it. I was so young. But I remember remember she would take audience questions.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
And The fucking, they would always ask her to do that dumb Tarzan call.
Oh, yeah.
She was funny, man.
But yeah, they turn up the lights and you'd see that audience. It's like, oh, well, they're all dead now.
Dude, when she was singing Feelings as Eunice, it's just great. It's awful. But that's why she was great. She didn't try to be fucking cute. She was guy funny because she had a guy mentality.
Yeah.
She didn't mind looking like an asshole. People always say women aren't funny. Women are funny when they're not afraid of looking like assholes.
Yeah.
When they're trying to be really beautiful, go fuck yourself.
Or too cool.
Or too cute or too cool.
Yeah.
But when they're not afraid, when they're willing to put a lampshade on their head like a guy would and just look like an asshole,
Be an ass.
then they're funny.
Hey, you know, Dick Clark used to grab his ass when he would, like on bloopers, bleeps, and blunders or whatever it is. He'd go, good night, and he'd turn around and they'd walk away. Him and Dick Clark, I guess, or whatever the fuck. Dick Clark, Ed McMahon.
Right.
And Dick Clark would, like, grab his ass cheek and squeeze it.
Was that his tribute to Merv Griffin?
Is that real?
Yeah. Every episode. That was like his,
Why would he do that?
That was his little thing. Huh. Like Carol Burnett had the ear thing and he had the rear thing.
Right.
Yeah. Dick Clark ass grab.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it was like on the blooper show. He would do that all the time.
All right. Hey, you want the porta potty update?
Porta potty.
Actually,
guy.
you know more about this than me, but
I heard it on the news. They I guess talked to him and he fessed up.
well, they caught him first of all, right?
Yeah.
Peeper confesses to spying at Yogafest. This guy, Luca Crisco, 30, a lanky local wingnut and aspiring new age gigolo in Boulder, Colorado, admitted he crept into the basin of a portable toilet during a yoga festival earlier this month to spy on women.
Got some downward poop.
This guy rules. I was doing a little bit of yoga, and I'm just seeing all these goddesses.
That's what he said.
Crisco said during a jailhouse interview. It seems crazy, but I just felt like I was being blessed by their energy. The peeping John admitted to watching several women before getting caught. At one point, hopping from an unused toilet to a busy one in order to catch more women during private moments.
A busy one.
A busy
They write-
turlet.
And it's in quotations. A busy one. That means one that had a lot of turds being.
A lot of shit. A lot of yoga shits.
Yeah, yoga chicks take long shits too. It's probably like Snake Central in that Snake Central. I meant Central. It's probably like Snake Central in that joint. I said Snake Central.
Let's slow down the story. So he's in one porta john getting really mad because none of them are using it.
Yeah, but it's cleaner.
So he's like, fuck, I got to get to the busy one.
I got to get right into the shit.
So he went to the busy one in order to catch more women during private moments.
Probably had one big fat one sit down on the empty one and just do nothing but cut those loud farts. And he was hoping for a yogi goddess, a yoga goddess, but instead big fatso who's doing her first yoga thing. She probably worked at the hot dog vet. She worked. No, they don't sell. She worked at the hemp hat booth.
Yes.
And she sat
all
down
Harry
and
Bush.
dropped a liquidy evacuation. He was hoping for a hot yogi to fucking drop like a fucking snake shit on his head. A Carvel ice cream snake duty. Instead, the fucking fat hemp sock salesman lady sat down. And it echoed in the thing, all loud, his ears hurt.
And people understand he was in the tank, right?
Yeah, he was in the tank.
In the
the
basin.
itself.
It's
That's
it's,
where the shit falls, right?
Right, right.
Yeah, I would hope
People
so.
do understand that. Okay.
Where else would he be?
I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe behind the porta john,
Oh,
looking
no.
into some kind of hole that he fucking maybe drilled. No, he was in the basin,
In the shit tank. In the shit tank.
where the duties go. Crisco said he'd been a serial peeper for years and insisted that the latest spying session wasn't as stomach turning as it seemed.
Really?
Yes.
We've all been in a porta john.
Animals.
There's bacteria in there, but to me, it's just normal. We all have bodily fluids. he
Yeah,
told
we
the
all have
station.
bodily fluids. So just, lay down and piss and shit so you could see maybe a pussy
It
and an
seems-
asshole shitting.
It seems terrible, but it didn't actually smell that bad or anything. Get the fuck out of here.
You're lying.
I still would have done it even if it smelled a little weird, because where there is muck, there is gold, he said.
Where there's muck, there's gold.
That should be on a T-shirt.
That guy's perv switch just went off so bad looking at them yoga chicks.
Oh, yeah.
In their yoga pants.
Where he crawled into the basin. How'd he get in that thing?
I guess he went right into the fucking toilet part.
Oh, he's a yoga guy, so he probably could get into
skinny.
He probably could get into some type of position.
Yeah, he sat there in the full lotus position, looking up as they just shat upon him.
He was stopped in Vail Thursday for panhandling and was arrested after cop noticed he matched the description. All right.
His perf switch just went off. He was looking at the yoga chicks in their yoga pants, and you know how you could see like fucking like pussy bulge in those and everything. And he was looking, going like, that's not good enough. I gotta see their pussy.
Can I tell you what I came to last night? It's funny you say that.
Oh.
It was a video of a woman. You go to clipsforsale.com is the best. And she was a really kind of weird Russian woman. And I put camel toe in the search engine. And I fucking lucked up on this woman who had on tight pants. And like they were like spandex. And she was talking about it. So I went somewhere else and I got one of her clips of her bare pussy and pantyhose. You can kind of see it. And she was mushing it through these black spandex pants, like how fat her, you couldn't even see her pussy. And she was like, look at how fat it is. My pussy's so fat. And I blurked one all over my stomach. I was on my sofa. I knew I wasn't going to sleep. It's 2:40. I fucking
blurka.
I had my fucking my legs out on my ottoman. My computer's on my left, and she looked at how fat my pussy is. And I went like,
my pussy,
and my dick just threw up all over my fat belly. Potato flakes all over my fat stomach.
Potato flakes.
She's wonderful.
That's sort of similar to the video I made yesterday. Did you see the yoga broad in the park yet?
No.
She was doing a spread eagle with her pink panties.
Ooh.
Ew. In front of a million families in Central Park yesterday?
No, I didn't.
Was it?
She pretty?
It's my latest video.
Was she hot?
She was Asian.
So hard to find a big vagina, for Pete's sakes.
But you got to see this. She does a split, and she has black pants on that are wearing a little thin, and she's got pink panties on. Look at this thing.
Who is this bitch?
They're doing. I'm just sitting there with my kid.
It's like a circus act.
Now she's doing some weird, like, spinning yoga trick.
I love yoga chicks, man. I love their bulging vages, their long, lean muscles.
You already see the pink. Look at these pink panties. This is in front of family.
You sure she doesn't have a fucking period?
Wow.
Oh,
nice zoom. Fucking nice zoom, dude.
And then she presents her pussy to the whole park.
How wonderful of her.
How lucky did I get yesterday?
Oh, look at that pussy.
She's wearing a tiny pink thong that you could see clear as day as she does this yoga split in the air, being held up by another yoga person.
Wow.
People are dumb.
Looks like she's making shoes out of her or something.
I'll zoom in again. Don't you worry. Here comes the zoom.
This is the cunt cam.
Look at that.
Yeah.
How great is that, Jimmy?
Yeah,
phenomenal.
With a Yoko face.
And
Your face is horrendous.
She's just presenting her pussy to the sun in the park yesterday.
And the other woman is flipping her around with her feet.
I mean, Roland's just being stupid. But, Jesus. How do you do that in front of families and kids?
They don't care. Dumb hippie fucking broads.
You could see her pussy, right, Jimmy?
I couldn't see the balls, but because the panties were so pronounced. I like a nice tight spandex material or something like that where the vagina
is pushing out.
But we're almost where
you want the vagina to be bubbling a little bit.
I know her whole life was filled with humiliating explanations as it came out. Like, look, somebody didn't just hit this with a shovel. It's always like this. I love it.
Back to the yoga guy, but yeah, I got lucky with that video yesterday. That's fantastic.
Holy shit! What the hell's going on there?
Oh, there you go.
Hell of a camel toe.
Look at
Looks
that.
like she was
Who is that?
punched
Nicole
in the
Kidman?
vagina.
Look at how big that vag is. That might be an awful one, though. You never know. Sometimes when it's too Simpson mouth, it's not as good as you think it's going to be. I like it not just to be long, stupid, dopey lips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So back to this guy in Boulder. So where were we? Panhandling. Okay. All right. He was nearly collared at the Hanuman Yoga Festival on June 17th after a woman noticed something moving in the toilet and grabbed the security guard. After allegedly locking himself inside, he suddenly burst out and fled on foot, covered in feces.
Just burst out of there, covered in shit.
And he did the run for freedom.
It's like us getting on the elevator every day.
Yes.
Crisco told Boulder's Daily Camera that he started spying on women while traveling through Europe several years ago.
Oh, God, you know those European assholes with long hairs on them? I'll bet you this shit would fall down. It looked like the Donkey Kong barrel rolling, getting caught in the ass hairs.
Or they or they would take a piss and leave that little spit curl on their long pubes because the piss hit it.
He and some friends went to a recreation center.
50s hairdo.
He and some friends went to a recreation center in France where he snuck into the girls' locker room and hid inside a broken vent. Now that sounds kind of cool.
This guy is
at least you don't
pervert.
You're not going to have feces on you. If you're
Nah, that's fine.
In a women's locker room.
Jesus, Danny had a big fat woman. Look at that big fat black woman right there. What is going on with her pussy?
Let me see.
Let's see, Jimmy. Do you see anything
This
in
is
this
so
picture?
Disgusting.
Let's see. What do we got going on?
Oh, yeah, that big fatso.
Moose knuckle.
Oh my God,
Come
that's a pussy ass.
I don't know what that is.
That's way too big.
I look good.
Camel toe, moose. The camel toe, God, it melts me on a visceral level when I see a fat
Yeah.
vagina. There's something so
this?
animal like, and when
You like smacking it?
no, what I like to do, you silly goose, is I like to smell it. I like to brush my nose on it really gently, and they like that because it's like you're not going right in. And I like to, because those type of pussies drool. They
drool.
dude, they drool. And they're amazing.
And the more weight they lose, you can't lose weight down there.
Exactly.
So anything better than an anorexic chick with a meat bag?
Big meaty one.
Big meat bag.
Exactly. Let her fucking puke up the macaroni and put her giant twat on your nose.
They get thinner and thinner, and that just gets puffier and puffier.
Yeah, it's great. It looks like they have a horse saddle strapped to them.
Right. All right, let's get back to this creep. So he was in France, girls' locker room. All right, come on. You're not getting duty on you that way. These chicks started showing up that I never had a chance with. So now he's back at the yoga festival where he got caught. But I figured at least I could see them change or something.
Oh.
I've come to know how interesting they are. Ugh. Cops in Boulder believe he's been watching women in bathrooms all over town, and they have been telling local businesses to check for peepholes.
What a ghoul.
He also ran several porn websites out of a hostel he was living in and advertised his services as a male escort. Alternatively, using his names were Sky Orion or Bunny Man.
Bunny Man?
Yeah.
Jesus. Fuck, this guy's hopping around a bunch of shit or something.
He certainly is.
Just keep firing him out. I got to keep hitting him back.
He's now admitting the portable toilet incident was a dumb idea.
Oh.
But it didn't mean any harm.
Didn't mean any harm. Doesn't he realize that is like harm? Like girls feel fucking violated.
Why would you feel
from
violated?
That? A chick with a fucking guy in a toilet. Chicks are different than guys. Like if you start pissing and saw some girl's face in the toilet, wouldn't you just start laughing and pissing in her mouth like that clown game where you got to pop the balloon?
Dude, I would laugh my ass off, and I hold out hope to women out there that they just find this ridiculous and laugh too.
But they're all, they're different.
Because every time they show like a scene in a movie where you got kind of a flasher,
yeah,
they always have to show the woman screaming and running, and I think most New York women would laugh at that.
What are you doing?
Remember the redheaded Irish broad?
Oh, yeah, laid into that guy.
Laid into the guy that was...
Oh.
Yeah.
You fucking pervert, you fucking asshole.
I would like to think the more women are like that than getting freaked out and running away from it. I'd rather put a gun to my head than scare anyone or hurt anyone, he said.
Well, then you should put a gun to your head because you were scaring or hurting people.
He was just helping the poop come out. He was just watching the poop.
Just can't take it. He diddle wheedly with one finger on her asshole. She has no idea what's happening.
She felt the pooping corkscrewed out by hand, like he's turning
like a light bulb he's taking out.
He's helping the doo-doos come out.
A shit light bulb.
Because he didn't want it to be broken. He wanted that whole lot. He wanted the shit to be so long that when his hand went up, it slid past his palm and tickled his wrist. And they wanted to put it on his head.
Why is she walking down the hall like that? She's checking herself out in the mirror.
Oh, she's a woman. That's what women do.
No, man. You see that, Ed?
Yeah.
That was a different walk.
I don't know. She's got like heels on and a skirt and shit.
But she's kind of like wiggling her hips as she walks down the hall.
Her ass was wiggling too.
Yeah. And that's a man act.
And then she was checking herself out in the like the glass to her right.
Yeah.
She's got high heels on and a short skirt.
It's the black chick from Shade over there.
Is she an intern?
I think so.
An intern. They even have interns. Isn't that great?
I would like some help. It doesn't have to be this moment, but I want to lease a car, and I went car shopping.
No, you can't do that.
Oh.
And I would like a dealer because I don't know how do you know the best deal you can get? Like, how do you know when you're leasing? I lease because I think it's 100% write-off because of my job. I literally only use it for work.
Yeah.
I would like to have details on leasing. I'm just not good at it. I don't like they quote you prices. They go, that's the fee. Like I want to lease a nice car. I lease a BMW now, which I like, but and I'd like to know what the fucking dealers know.
They're all gonna,
But if you talk to, I don't want to talk to somebody who's going to help me get a car. I want to talk to somebody who can fucking help me, who knows the tricks.
Yeah. What's their game?
I don't know. Yeah.
What are they doing? You're right.
Because you walk in, you go, look, I looked at Mercedes. I think it's just beyond my price range to lease that even. I mean, I can't spend that much on a lease. I can't do it. But the guy's like, it's like $800 just to fucking join the lease. He goes, they charge that there. I'm like, what do you mean? Just to open the lease?
Like, where's that?
What
where's
is that
come from? What is that?
I don't get it. For what? And then you terminate the lease at the end and you don't want to re-up with them. It's an extra $500? Fuck you, Mercedes. It's a great car, but come on, rate me.
Yeah, that's what they do.
I'm sure every dealership has the same type of
That's
deal.
what I'm saying, but you can get a lot of those taken off, and I want to know which ones.
Oh, I got you.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the type of shit. If let's say your best friend was a car dealer. He'd go with you and go, no, take that off. Let me see that paper. Off, done. You could do it for this. And you'd go, thanks a lot.
That's smart guy.
That's a guy who knows. I don't know. I try to look like I know. I'm like, yeah, but what about
that thing over there?
What if the wheels get stolen? I never know what to ask for.
He's never done this before, but he's going to take $100 off of that True Code.
Yeah, and I understand that they have a living to make.
Fucking asshole.
And they got to make money, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone will come forward and help you out, Jimmy.
I don't know how to do car dealer stuff.
All right.
You got to be one of those guys that just know how to go in there and talk to car dealers and be like, no, I'm not doing that. Buddy. Yeah, you got to know how to go in there and go, really? No.
No.
Here's a sign here initially. What am I signing this for?
No.
Well, that's the fee. He goes, no, wipe that fee off. Wipe that off. And they go, okay.
And they still have hidden fees, so they still make their money.
I know.
They do make the money, and I'm for them making the money. But when they charge me way more a month than I know I should probably, that's when it like.
We're not a bank, Jimmy.
It's like even when you get sent, like I got sent to Sirius, got me the name of somebody who I could talk to, and I think that they would take care of me. It's an expensive car. It's just too much for me to lease.
All right, here we go. This guy's
know.
been in the business for 10 years. Andy,
In the business.
let's learn a little bit about the car business, Andy. What do you
Hi,
got?
Andy.
What's up, boys?
Hey, man.
Hey, Jimmy, listen, just go into the dealership and don't act like you're leasing the fucking thing. Just say, I want to buy this car. I want to buy it for, say, $500 under invoice. Make them show you the invoice. They show you the invoice. Say you pay invoice for it. That's about as good as you're going to get. There's got to be a rebate, okay? So you take the rebate, and then when the guy says, well, how are you going to pay for this? Say, well, I thought about leasing it. Well, then he's already locked into his price, and you stuck it to him.
So
'em.
ask for the invoice.
Ask for the invoice. Say, listen, I need the invoice price or 500 under invoice.
How would they give you? Let me ask you now. He goes, "Oh, we're not going to make any money under invoice."
Doesn't matter. It's not your money. It's their money.
Why would they do it?
Why would they do it?
They'll always do it because they got a holdback. There's a holdback there where every car they sell, they're going to make $500-600 on it, no matter what.
Okay.
And so if you say, I invoice, I want the invoice, or I'll go somewhere else because I know they'll sell it to me for invoice. Make them show you the invoice.
And the guy goes, okay, go, leave. And you're like, okay, I'm sorry.
Then you just leave.
I'll pay.
You even go to another dealership until one works with you.
Yeah,
that's right. Exactly.
There's plenty of them in the area.
I want to bring somebody with me who again, I'm not going to be rude to these guys because they're trying to make a living, but just somebody that knows. Like, I don't know what to do.
Know what it comes down to? You don't want to feel like you're being ripped off.
Yes.
That's what it comes down to. I don't mind helping people out, and it's when you feel like you're getting fucking ripped off.
Right.
That's all I'm trying to avoid in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's it.
I understand they got to make their money. I get it.
Don't fuck with me.
I'm talking in general terms here, not just, trying to buy a car.
What, sir?
Every car salesman, no matter what car they sell, they're going to make at least, say, $100 or $200. They're going to make money no matter what. And on new ones, they don't make any money. I mean, they really don't. All the money is made on used.
Oh, okay.
Used cars. I got a giant house that proves it.
I love this guy.
So how do you determine what the lease price should be? Because I like leasing for 30 months. I don't want to lease for 3 years or 5 years. I want to lease for 2.5 years maximum.
Well, yeah, your payment's going to be a little bit higher on a shorter term lease,
sure,
of course. But to guarantee that you're getting the best deal, on the car, because, okay, let's put it this way. Way back when, I'm not in the car business anymore. I'm a business owner now. So way back when, we used to lease people, and we used to make thousands of dollars a lease because all they wanted to buy on was payment. Payment. So if you cut out the payment part and just say, look, I want to buy it for this invoice price, you're guaranteed of getting the best deal.
And if you say, I want to buy it for invoice price, and then they show you the invoice.
And say, well, yeah, I think I want a lease. So they're already locked into their price.
Okay, and then they show you the price of the car.
Right.
And then you say, I want to pay $500 under invoice.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
What about taxes come after that, I suppose?
Well, you have to pay the taxes, of course.
Okay, I figured. Yeah, of course.
You got to pay the taxes. And in any lease, what you need to do is you want to pay something up front. You want to pay like your first payment,
right,
or sometimes double the payment and your taxes, and that helps bring the payment down a little bit.
Okay.
Hold on a minute. We got Phil in Jersey that thinks Andy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
See, this is what scares me.
Always happens.
All right, Phil in Jersey, you got Andy on the line with you, and it seems like you have a problem with Andy. Go.
I don't really have a problem with Andy. It's just, Andy already said just now, he's been out of the business for a long time. He don't sound like he's been in the business in this area, and some of the stuff he said to Jimmy is all right, but dude, depending on what kind of car you're trying to buy, don't listen to what Andy's going to tell you. Or you don't sound any better than he does, or he don't sound any better than you do.
Okay,
go ahead.
No, I'm asking you, what would you say that differed from Andy?
Well, for starters, it depends a lot on what kind of car you're trying to buy. Invoice and $500 behind invoice and holdback. Every car company's got a holdback. Yes, that has a lot to do with it. But depending on the value of the car has a lot to do with how much holdback you're talking about.
Now,
you could be getting, $500 a holdback on a Civic or $7,000 a holdback on a big Mercedes. It has a lot of difference. What you're talking about, $500 behind invoice, does not mean the same thing to the same car.
Now, I want to lease a Mercedes or I've been leasing a BMW. I'm happy with it. It's something. Look, I like it. I fucking drove shit cars for the first 17 years of my career.
Right.
So, no, actually, the first 15 years. So I don't mind spending money on it. I'm not going to spend an exorbitant amount, and I don't want to buy it.
You don't have to. Leasing is the way to go, and especially with the Highline stuff, the manufacturers are so competitive right now. The dealers are so competitive right now. everybody's got incentives on the table that go way beyond holdback and invoice price. Now, that doesn't mean that the dealer is going to lose money to sell you a car. All that means is that invoice is only a small picture of what's going on. You don't know how, and don't get me wrong, you go into a proper Highline dealership in the right place that wants to earn your business, and they'll tell you the truth. Because the first thing right now, yeah, profit's important. Don't get me wrong. Profit's real important. But customer service is more important. So they're bringing customers back. They're trying to bring them in to do the right thing, and I want you to keep buying cars from the same place.
So when Mercedes, well, let me ask you about it. So when the guy at Mercedes, and they were nice dudes, but when he's saying to me, well, there's a $795 just invoice fee, like
well, that's an acquisition fee.
Right?
That's to start up your lease.
What?
That's just the way it is. Every single bank carries them. Every single manufacturer carries them. They vary in price a little bit, but most of them are between $600 and $800.
How do you get rid of that?
This asshole's still selling cars. This asshole's still selling fucking cars.
Yes.
Why does that make me an asshole? First of all, I have to be a manager of a car dealership. And yes, why does that make me an asshole that that's my chosen career path? I'm an asshole about that.
Listen, Jimmy.
Yeah.
The thing is that a dealer will only get into a holdback so much. It doesn't matter if it's a Mercedes or a Hummer or a Lexus. He's only going to get into it so much.
Because there's only so much of it to get into.
You win. The more you can get into it, you win. If you start at invoice price and say, I'll pay you $1,000 under that, he's still getting into his holdback, and he's going to keep as much of that holdback as he can.
Wait, what is holdback?
Holdback is money that they get from, say, Chevrolet or Mercedes or you know, the manufacturer. Because on let's say an F-150 truck, Ford is making $12,000 to $15,000 off of the dealer, and then the dealer sells it to you.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a holdback there, and there's dealer cash. There's extra rebates.
Look at that. They make the game so confusing that, you know,
it is confusing.
For the consumer, we don't know what the fuck's going on.
They're saying BMW has no holdback, so
Okay.
this topic is moot.
What's that mean?
That's not true.
All right, listen.
Dealership's got holdback.
Listen,
All right, well,
I got a
that
question
sounds
for Andy and Phil.
do I know?
I'm hearing that there are 2 invoices. Who wants to admit this?
I don't know about that.
Him got him good invoice.
Him got a good boy invoice and a bad boy. Him got a good boy alarm and a bad boy alarm.
I thought it's naughty.
The only difference.
Oh, you're
See,
right.
you do the same mistake I
Naughty
did.
boy.
And you
fucked up.
scolded me
I
for
fucked
saying
up.
bad
Yes.
instead of naughty. Hey, no, a few people are saying, and unfortunately neither guy on the line right now is willing to admit this, that there are 2 invoices, the real one and the one they show you.
No, that's not true.
Did you say 2 invoices?
Yes.
2 invoices? I got to go.
Oh, well.
He just
All
hung
right,
up.
I'm not insulted by that, but I'll answer your question for you.
He was insulted.
I'm not insulted, but I'll answer it for
Sure.
you.
Okay.
There's not 2 invoices. The difference is invoice price is what the car cost the dealership. That does not represent holdback. Holdback is triple net. That's true cost to the dealership. But you got to remember, and a lot of dealerships won't deal with that. Although with the marketplace being real competitive, you will get into it a little bit, especially depending on how much of it there is to give up. But the holdback is what the manufacturers pay to the dealerships to compensate them for the amount of interest that they pay for carrying the car in their inventory before you buy it, and for any kind of operating expenses, advertising expenses. If they sell us a car today and we don't sell it for 3 months, we pay interest to them on it until we sell it.
Okay.
So if we really sell the car at invoice and we've been paying them interest for 3 months to carry it because we bought it 3 months ago, that's what holdback is for, so that we don't literally lose money. But it's a finite amount of money. You know, and again, it's a percentage of the value of the car, so it varies on the price of the car. But, you know, I mean, that's what it is. It's not true invoice. There's invoice, which is cost of the car, and triple net, which is what the true cost of the dealer is. But, you know, just like Andy said before, Jimmy said, you know, we are entitled to make some money.
So now what about, is there a way around the acquisition fee? Like, can they just lower the price somehow?
Yeah, but what you're dealing with is you're dealing with two separate entities. So you're dealing with the car dealership is trying to negotiate with you to determine a point where you're comfortable with, and then when you guys land there, they sell the car to the bank at whatever price you agreed on, and then the terms of the lease kick in, and the bank says, okay, well, this is how you start a lease. Now, the dealer does it all for you, so you're not dealing with both sides of it.
Right.
But the acquisition fee comes from the bank. That's essentially their money, and in a lot of cases, it's the only profit that they make.
Who, the bank?
So, the bank, yeah.
So,
well, now I got a banker on my Twitter saying it's true. I'm a banker. We see a different invoice, so they show customer purchase order.
Yeah, because well, that's what I said to you. Because the purchase order is not the invoice. See, again,
but as a consumer, we think that's the invoice.
what would I ask for, which would give me the absolute bare bottom price they paid for it?
They'll never.
Well, the invoice price shows. Well, this is what I said. The invoice price does show what the dealer cost is. Holdback is just a percentage of that. And the problem is that nobody's going to really tell you exactly what real triple net is. I don't know. Maybe they will. I guess we kind of do. Your problem is now you're saying, well, I don't want you to make any money. That's what that says to the dealership. I want to know exactly what you paid for it, down to the last penny, because you're not entitled to make $1 on me.
No, but it's like you could say I want to know what you made down to the last dollar. Not that I don't want you to make money on me, but okay, now I am completely informed. So now
they're not going to deal with you, Jimmy.
Sure they are.
No, they're not going to. They don't want to deal with you if
you will probably highball yourself if you do that. And what I mean by that is if you find out what it really, really costs and say, well, look, I'll give you, that seems reasonable. This is a $40,000 car. I'll give you, 3% over that. I'll give you, $4,000, in total profit. That you'll probably spend more than you need to do that. That's why I keep saying go to a reputable place where somebody that you either can trust or some place that you know that you can trust, and just ask them the questions. The customer satisfaction is so important right now that most of the time I'm going to tell you the truth, and you're going to get the best deal just for trying.
See, Mercedes and BMW, dude, they're cars that they look at it like anybody in there can afford it, and I think they deal with you a little bit differently. Like
it depends on where you go. And I don't want to get into anything on the air, but take my information off the air because I can help you.
Thank you. Where are you based out of?
I'm
Rikers Island.
So I guess I'm like north central Jersey.
All right, Erock, could you take his number? Thank you very much. I'm a good customer. Like, I love my fucking the X6 I like it a lot. I've talked about it a million times.
It's very nice.
It's a fun thing.
Yeah.
I don't have kids. I'm not married, so I like to lease a car.
Let's say hi to Al in Edison. Al.
Al. Okay.
Quickly, Al, because I think we've...
Real quick.
Yeah.
The difference between a lease and purchasing and all that means nothing. You go in, you negotiate the price of the vehicle. You know what it is online. Kelly Blue Book tells you the invoice. You offer the guy $500 above the invoice.
Kelly Blue Book?
KellyBlueBook.com tells you everything. How
Jimmy
much they
Blue
pay for every
Balls.
option. Once you get that price, Jimmy, all you do is you say to the guy, once we agree $500 above cost, you now know what your term is going to be. Let's say it's 36 months. Those figures are locked by the manufacturer. They tell you the vehicle is worth 60% of what you paid for it after 3 years. If you paid $50,000 for the car, 60% is what it'll be worth after 3 years. You pay on 40%. So you're only borrowing 40% of the vehicle, so your cost is based on 40% times a money factor, which money factor means interest. You know your interest rate, multiply that out. You divide your payments by 36. That's what a lease is. So the only negotiation on a lease is based on invoice. Everything else is set terms based on bank.
I understand what he's saying. Yeah.
I need a real man to come with me because
Jimmy, I don't sell cars for a living. I just like screwing dealers out of making a lot of money on me by doing simple research on the internet. There's websites out there that tell you how to lease.
Dude, everything you just said to me, I know is right. And while you were talking, my brain was just throwing rocks around, and I was bouncing a rubber ball, making fucking child noises.
Your brain exploded,
Dude,
right?
I can't.
I'm the
math
same
stuff,
way. Jimmy, it's not hard.
creative stuff I'm good with. But math stuff, like you just said, my head doesn't grab it. Like, I listen to you, and I'm focusing on you.
It's
and I'm
like playing craps. You got the pass don't pass is round one. That's where you negotiate your invoice, and then you got your come, which is how am I going to pay for it? Am I going to lease it? Am I going to borrow it? Am I going to pay cash? It's all based on what the vehicle is worth after your term. You negotiate that price. The interest rate is locked. the vehicle's total value is locked. Mercedes have great leases because they have a high perceived resale. So people think after 3 years the thing is worth 60%, where a piece of crap Chevy may only be worth 40%. So the lease is high on a Chevy.
So now you're taking 60% onto yourself.
Exactly. So
Yes.
you're borrowing a percent rate times the interest, and your payments are divided by that. So the only power the dealer has on a lease is what is the invoice, because everything comes off that total invoice.
And what if you have to get, like, how do you find out from a Blue Book? Like, say I want to get this option and that option. I mean, how do you...
Blue Book. Go to kellybluebook.com, KBB.com. It tells you what the MSRP is, and it tells you exactly what the dealer paid to the penny.
But with certain options, too?
Wow.
Everything. You can see the option. I've been doing this for 10 years, and you bring that in from the dealer, his face drops, and he goes, oh, crap. Because he knows he's not going to be able to screw you over, and you can tell. Now, holdback, you can't negotiate holdback. Holdback is like the dealership gets 3% by the manufacturer for pushing a car that doesn't move.
All right, Al, listen, you and everyone else, you're pissing off a lot of dealerships. This is a touchy fucking topic.
Really?
We got Justin in Manch Vegas. That would be Manchester.
Yeah.
500 over, doesn't even pay a salesman $75. That prick is denying me a mortgage.
Tough. Get another job.
He's hardcore, this guy.
Well, this guy isn't in the business. He just knows how to do the workaround.
He said he likes screwing dealers over. So,
but us just talking about it is really pissing off
the dealers have to.
A lot of dealers out there.
If the dealers look, the guys I dealt with, I liked. Like my guy, it was a BMW in Jersey. I like a lot, and I think he's a straight shooter. He's not a scumbag at all. I've dealt with him before. And the guy I dealt with at Mercedes and the manager, I don't think I think they were being straight. I just know I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I told the guy that. I'm like, I'm going to show this by my business. Like, I don't know.
That's good to say to the guy.
I have
Look,
to.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Dude, if I don't say it,
fuck me in the ass.
You can only bluff so much with these guys because you can kick the tires, but as soon as he sits down, he knows if I'm not asking certain questions and I'm not knocking this, and this down, I'm a fucking idiot.
I just sign whatever they put in front of me and drive away. That's all I do.
But I'm not trying to fuck the guys. I don't mind them making a few bucks off
I'm
me.
a great customer, too. Because as soon as they pull out that calculator and like, all right, and they start.
Here's what your monthly payment is. Here's this,
shit.
here's that. I'm like, all right, let me sign an initial and drive away. I don't care.
I know my poker face drops at that point, and I'm done as soon as that calculator comes out. All right, just a few numbers here now. We're going to work this out.
Yeah.
They're adding this and that, and you don't even know what's real, what's fucking. They're just adding because they know they can.
No, dude, here's my fucking big question. All right, you got to do what's the best you can do? Like I know what it is.
Yeah.
And literally,
What can you do for me?
If he said 2 million and 8 tomatoes, I'd go, oh, I guess that's the best you can do.
I have a 30-year lease on my car.
But I fucking put no miles on my car. That's why I don't want to pay a tremendous amount, too, because I don't want to spend.
Right. You want Al's numbers, too?
Yes. I put 8,000 miles in almost 3 years. Like, no mile. I'm fucking Larry Lease.
You're the little old lady from Pasadena.
But that's why you should buy. You're not beating the shit out of your car.
Nah, but it still loses. But it's like I don't want it after all those years.
You want a new car.
I did that, dude. I did that my whole fucking adult life.
A
Topaz, a fucking Taurus, a fucking Mustang in the winter, which ran out of fucking. You couldn't go up the fucking snow hill with it. A fucking Saturn, another fucking Saturn.
See, if you're going to continually lease vehicles, then it doesn't matter if you buy or lease because you're just making payments.
Right.
Now, if you don't want to make any more payments, then you'd buy a car, and after a while, you're done paying for it. Now you have the car outright.
And you have an old car.
And
some people want a new car every once
so
in a
if you're
while.
going to, every 3 years or so, let's say, get a new car, then you might as well just lease because you're just paying.
Right.
Doesn't matter.
All right.
And I don't want to deal with trying to sell a fucking car or anything. I want to drive it into the dealership and go, good, I'm here for my new one. Take my old piece of shit.
I got no dings or dents. The car's garage parked.
Yeah.
Fucking few loads dropped in it. No one knows.
Who doesn't?
I bought mine and I want a new car, and now I got to deal with like selling it, and they make it hard to sell it. Of
course,
because at this point I just want to give it to family members, but the fucking state has to get their taste, so you can't just give shit away anymore.
Oh no,
they have to pay the taxes on the blue book value of the fucking thing. Oh, he's just grabbing money out of your pocket.
They love
you can't even do the
doing
right
that.
thing. I wanted to give my car away to somebody in my family.
Your new one?
It was the biggest pain in the ass. The last one. Because then the DMV got involved, like, well, you got to prove taxes were paid on this, and blah blah. You got to pay the taxes for the value of the car.
It's like, didn't I pay taxes on it when I bought it?
Right.
Motherfucker.
Fucking
now, every
it
time it changes hands, the government has their hand in it.
It used to be when you wanted to do the right thing, you give it to somebody, and maybe you had to, like, all right, you have to buy my car for $1, whatever the fuck it was. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
So they officially own it.
Is $1.
Not as easy anymore, man. Like, the fucking state
Now
needs
they're
their
like,
taste.
yeah, we'll determine how much it's worth.
They
and
need
we'll
their
tax you
taste
on it.
so you can't just like pass cars along.
So if you
that
want to
easily.
give it to somebody, these motherfuckers want to find the blue book value and make the guy you're giving it to
make
pay
the one-
you.
yeah.
Fucking
that's
cocksuckers.
That's simplifying it. Yeah, in a lot of cases, yeah, that's exactly what happens.
What? How old is your car, dude? You got a new car, right?
Mine's only
2 years.
I'm up to 2, so next year I want to obviously.
How many miles you got?
A lot.
Oh, you do a lot of Philly.
Yeah, I do a lot of Philly trips, so a lot. And then I drove it to the Outer Banks, and
but for
it's
leasing,
beat up pretty good at this point.
for leasing, miles, I don't do the miles. So for me, I can get the minimal miles, whatever the minimal is.
Oh yeah, you're in a great position.
You do more than like 15,000 a year.
No, because I live in the city. Probably over 10 though, between 10 and 12. So we do a lot of trips, but all right, we should break into some other shit.
Right.
We got Elijah Wood. He was in recently and said yeah a lot, and
He certainly did.
the boys picked up on that. So check this out, and we'll be back with more shit.
And now, Hollywood actor, A-list celebrity, and Frodo Baggins himself, Elijah Wood says yeah 80 times.
Yeah. 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 I know, right? Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Yeah. 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 Oh yeah. 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 Oh yeah. 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 Yes. Yeah. 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 I would. Yeah. 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 Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Yeah, you guys are awesome.
That was Frodo Baggins himself saying yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
80 times.
Like, I don't even know how I could process that.
Antonio!
Amy.